Live from the Allied Gymnasium on the campus of Nevada Union High School. Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 18th season of local high school sports television, is proud to present Nevada Union Lady Miner Basketball. Tonight, as we unwrap our coverage of the 2015 season, your Nevada Union Lady Miners take on the Foothill Lady Mustangs. It's the annual CIF Foundation game, and all the basketball action is coming up right here, right now. It's your NorCal Game of the Week. The two-time defending SFL champion NU Lady Miners take the hardwood at the Ally for the first time this year in the annual CIF Foundation game as they host the Foothill Lady Mustangs. Good evening, basketball fans, wherever you are across our worldwide audience. This is Steve Sitter, the voice of Lady Miner Basketball, and joining me tonight for another season of NU basketball is Paul Brown. Our producer and director in the Commander 2 is Gilbert M. Dominguez, and he is, of course, joined by the rest of the Touchdown Productions sports team of Paul Town, Lauren Unger, Sanyu Enos, and Mason Diley, who are all here and ready for the first game of the season. But before we get started, Paul, I think congratulations are in order for the Bear River Bruin football team who won the Division V football title last Friday.
Boy, you're right there, Steve. It was a fairy tale season for the Bruins, and as you know, everything has to fall into place all year long in order for our team to win the section title.
And that it did for the Bruins. From Terry Logue winning his 200th game to the Voter brothers both playing on the varsity to the literal last-minute victories, the Bruins just got better and better all season long, culminating in their championship come-from-behind victory over the Colfax Falcons.
So congratulations to Terry Logue and Scott Savoy and the entire Bruin Nation on a job well done. So, Steve, let's get on to basketball. What do you say?
Oh, yeah, it sounds good to me. So on we go with the Foundation game here tonight. Be sure to join us each week on our Touchdown Productions Game of the Week YouTube channel and on NCTV Comcast 11, Sunlink 16, and the new Education Channel 18. It's the Nevada Union Lady Miners versus the Foothill Mustangs coming up next on the Touchdown Productions Sports Network.
Accidents happen, and Tripp's Auto Body and Paint Shop understands your frustration when they do. They work on all makes and models and have been serving Nevada County for 3 generations. Tripp's is a proud member of the AAA Repair Network, and their technicians are I-CAR Gold Class professionals. Tripp's works with all insurance companies and is a direct repair facility for AAA. Voted Nevada County's best, it's Tripp's Auto Body. It's time to visit the newly remodeled B&C True Value Home and Garden Center. The new B&C has completely changed for your shopping convenience. Their new expanded garden center has everything you need, including expert advice on trees, shrubs, and perennials. Check out their new website and the new spring hours. And thank you for voting B&C the best hardware and building supply in 2012. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center.
Welcome to Plaza Tire and Automotive Service in Grass Valley. At Plaza Tire and Automotive Service, the customer comes first. We only do what's right for the customer, not necessarily what's right for business. Third generation family member, learned all that I know from my Grandpa Fred, my dad, my Uncle Mike, my grandma. My entire family's been a huge part of learning about the automotive industry. Grass Valley is our 4th location, and you can also find us in Colfax, Penn Valley, and Nevada City. I am Blake Hauser, and I welcome you to join us for the grand opening at our Grass Valley location.
We're back here on the campus of Nevada Union High School where the NU Lady Miners are about to take on the Lady Mustangs in the annual CIF Foundation game. And looking at the NU Lady Miners roster, this is a relatively young team, only 4 seniors and only 4 returners among them. And also 2 underclassmen in A.C. Willis and Grace Gulsvig, whose older sister played varsity last year.
Right, but if you recall, A.C. came up as a freshman and got some meaningful minutes in those late games last season. So I look for some real maturity out of AC.
Absolutely, and these returners are going to have to step up big and really be team leaders this year. Looking at the Lady Mustangs roster, not a single underclassman and roughly 50-50 seniors and juniors. So this is going to be a well-balanced team compared to the Lady Miners. But right now, let's throw it down courtside to Gilbert Dominguez with Coach John McDaniel.
Here with Coach McDaniel. Coach, start of another season. Very little is more exciting than that.
It's probably the most exciting day of the year for me. Love it. Yeah.
You know, you guys have been working hard all summer, actually.
Yeah. We, as a program, we like to give the girls opportunity to play 6 months out of the year. We like them to do other sports, but they've been training hard and starting in the spring, and then they went into June. So
now this is your 5th year, 6th year.
This is my 7th year now.
7th year.
Yeah.
Wow. Coming off of 2 league titles, you've really got the program operating in high gear.
Well, it takes about 5 years to get the program rolling. And we've been lucky with the talent that's come through. We've also had, lower level programs that we've set up for the youth in our county. And I think we're up to about 150 members of our youth program. I think it's just paid a lot of dividends, and it's been a lot of fun.
Well, it has, because you had that little dry spell when you kind of took over and then didn't make the playoffs for a year or two, and then all of a sudden you started bringing up those new freshmen and those JV players, and what a team you had last year.
Yeah, and last year's team was amazing. I think they were kind of the peak of that mountain, and we got some good players returning in Sammy, Grace, Jen, and Sarah Lundmark has actually come back out to play, and she's going to be a big asset this year too. But last year's team was definitely special.
It was, and even the year before that, and of course the team to beat always in the SFL is Del Oro.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that changes this year. I think the team to beat's Oak Ridge now. Oak Ridge, their program is just so storied. They, in the last 5 years, have won a state championship. And, they, year in and year out, they're just a great team.
Well, that's true. I forgot all about the new members of the SFL. What kind of layer of complexity does that add for you?
We have to plan for every game. I mean, we've always had to in the SFL, but when you have Oak Ridge on your schedule, it's just another level of competition, because you're going to get Del Oro wanting it every single night, Oak Ridge every single night, but their talent year after year proves to be some of the best in the San Joaquin section.
And what do you know about Folsom?
I know they're big. I don't really know much about success the last few years. I haven't really played them the last few years, and so really they're kind of an unknown to me.
Now, if you guys tuned in last week to the show, you saw John out there with the alumni team throwing it up a little bit. How fun was it to play in that game?
To come back and play with those guys that I've actually played with a lot of them in the Newble League that we run here. I had them in class, in my physics class, and it's just special to see those guys, and then to get to actually play with them is a lot of fun.
Now, I saw you going for the ball there, and you put up a few shots. You weren't even the oldest guy out there.
No, I was surprised I wasn't the oldest guy out there. 2 guys older than me out there, so maybe I have a couple years left.
Yeah, no, I think you do. And of course, I sent you an email. We're still looking for that girls alumni game.
We've been getting more girls interested in helping out the program, and I think it's a couple of years. We'll have enough to do a full-blown game. So.
Well, a double hitter on that night with the boys might help bring them out as well, because a lot of these, they all know each other.
Yeah, no, definitely. And, keeping contact with some of the Lady Miners is a lot of the benefit of the job. You get to see them down the line. They come in and help you at practices, and some of them end up coaching. So.
Right, and how fun would that be to see Allie Daly back out there?
Yeah, that'd be great. Caroline Reeves, that crew. It'd be awesome.
All right, so tonight the opponent is Foothill. They are a team that's in the PBL, and Bear River will play them also. What do you know about this Foothill team?
We used to play them in the foundation game before we took 2 years off, and that's I'm not really sure why that happened, but they're usually quick, athletic, can rebound, and I know that they do relatively well in their league, so it should be a great game.
So what are you planning anything specific against them, or are you just going to try and move the game into what you guys want to do?
I like to go out and say, hey, we're going to do what we do as Lady Miners and try to make the other teams adjust. And if you're the team spending a lot of time adjusting, you kind of know you're in trouble. So I like teams to have to adjust to us, and I like to push the pace and press, as you know. So, we're gonna just do that tonight.
And then kind of see how it all works out.
Yeah, and this is a foundation game, so I want to get all the players some time. I want to see, who I can put where. I want to see how our schemes look offensively and what kind of defenses we can throw.
Now, because we're doing this game, we're going to forego your game with Cordova. I know we advertised that on the game last week, but we'll see you against another Foothill team, the Placer Lady Hillman with Tony Camalucci.
Yeah, that guy's a great coach. That's a great team. And last year he actually asked me, hey, where do you want to play this game? And I said, can we play in your gym? Because I love it so much. And this year we get him up here, so that's a great thing for us.
It is. Anytime we can get a whole Placer and have them on the show. And, of course, Markley and Tony, both passionate about the game of basketball and longtime coaches.
Yeah, definitely. They have a pretty storied history, and so it's going to be fun.
It is, and it's fun playing down at the Earl Craft.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, love that gym.
All right, well, listen, thanks a lot for spending a few minutes here with us on the pregame show. Of course, we'll see the Lady Miners throughout the season as you go for your third consecutive league title.
Yeah, we'll try to make it happen.
All right, Coach, thanks a lot. All right, so there he is, Coach John McDaniel, as the Lady Miners prepare to do battle tonight against the Foothill Mustangs. You can see him behind me warming up. Over here, we got the crew all set to go. Of course, Steve Sitter and Paul Brown here. Paul, I know you are particularly excited about coming back in and getting some basketball going.
I am, and as much as I enjoy football, Gilbert, basketball is really my passion, especially the Lady Miners. It's our favorite team from last year, and I'm looking forward to another great year.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to see. It would be great to have 3 league titles in a row. I think, Steve, if they get 3 league titles, you got to think dynasty there.
Yeah, 3 is the dynasty. Saw it with the Giants this year. And I'm sure this game, the Miners are going to be working on a lot of stuff that they work on in the offseason just to try and really nail things down when the regular season rolls around.
Well, I'm excited to see him tonight. And, of course, like he said, Sammy DeHart is back for another season, 3-year varsity player for her. So they still have a lot of talent here, and see what these new kids bring up as well.
Yeah, absolutely. With AC Willis and Grace Gulsvig, the 2 underclassmen are both going to start tonight. So they'll have a lot of opportunity to show what they have going on.
Right. Okay, well, let's throw it back over to you guys. I'm going to head back out to the truck, and we'll see you at halftime.
Absolutely. See you, Gil.
Thank you, Gil. Always a good interview. Gil Dominguez, our producer, always interesting in his interviews and always knows a lot more about basketball, about the teams than I ever remember.
Well, that's a great man to have in your corner, certainly. But we've seen a lot of these Lady Miners recently, 2-time SFL champions, as we noted, and these 5 starters tonight are a lot of the reason why. They have immense talent. AC Willis, as a sophomore, this will be her 2nd year on varsity. She's looking to be a 4-year player, and she really does have a lot of talent. She's all over the place and an absolutely fearsome defender, and that's what they really need.
And, of course, Sammy DeHart, Gil mentioned Sammy. She's one of my favorite players, and she can take over a game. She's totally talented. She's a senior this year. She's grown some, and I think we're going to see him as a dominant player as the season progresses.
Oh, absolutely. It wouldn't be uncommon to see Sammy score about 50% of the points for Nevada Union tonight.
That's so true.
So we'll come back here, get ready for the tip-off, the national anthem, the player introductions at the Allied Gymnasium. You're watching the Touchdown Productions Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Dr. Victoria Tutek, and welcome to Advanced Chiropractic Centers. Are you tired of living with debilitating pain, physically impacting the quality of your life? Here at Advanced Chiropractic Centers, we offer a variety of options. We are a result-driven office devoted to your health care. My name is Dr. T, and I look forward to meeting your health care needs.
Are you ready to buy or sell your home or property? Placer Title is your local title and escrow company located right here in the heart of Nevada County. We combine the stability of a national insurer with all the benefits of on-site title and escrow professionals. Being voted the best title company by the union readers for the past 7 years is a true testament to our local roots and unparalleled customer service. Stop by one of our 2 convenient locations and thank you for keeping your business local.
We're at SPD Market in Nevada City asking people what they like about SPD.
I've been shopping here for about 20 years, and the people are very courteous, and I especially like the meat counter. It's nice. You have a great selection, very helpful.
Because it's local, it's small, they have wonderful selections of things I need, and the personnel are very nice.
And that's why people love SPD Markets in Nevada City and Grass Valley. And of course, brought to you by Touchdown Productions, the Foothills leader in sports television. This is Gil Dominguez saying thanks a lot for tuning in tonight. And be sure to stay with us after the game as we present the Touchdown Productions Player of the Game Award, created by Stuckey Engravers. Once again, the Touchdown Productions staff will select the best player of tonight's game and award them with a plaque created by Stuckey's. It's the Touchdown Productions Player of the Game Award coming up right after this exciting sports telecast, right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Guys, back up to you.
Well, we are back here on the campus of Nevada Union High School. Lady Miners set to take on the Lady Mustangs. And this is the first matchup, the first sort of game for the Lady Miners this year. This foundation game doesn't count as a contact, and it won't go into the records officially, but nonetheless, both these teams still want to start out on a positive note, get that first W, even if it is unofficial. I couldn't agree with you more. And
In fact, these early games a lot of times set the tone for the entire season. Steve, let's go over the girls' Sierra Foothill League. You can see the players this year haven't changed from last. Granite Bay, Folsom, Del Oro, Rockland, NU, Oak Ridge, and Wood Creek. Like the coach talked about, Del Oro and the Miners will go at it. Oak Ridge will be a big player.
And this is the boys SFL. Got Wood Creek and Folsom already with 2 victories. Nevada Union, Oak Ridge, Granite Bay, Del Oro, and Rockland all still waiting on their first game. And be sure to watch next week. The NU Lady Miners will be taking on the Placer Lady Hillman. You can check that out. The Touchdown Productions Game of the Week YouTube channel, Comcast Channel 11, Suddenlink Channel 16, and the new Education Channel 18, and in Auburn, Wave Broadband Channel 20. That will be a clash of the Titans. And our next broadcast will be the NU Miners NU Invitational. That's the boys team. And you can check that out all the same locations. YouTube is updated extremely regularly. And we are greatly looking forward to tonight's game. There are the Lady Mustangs of Foothill. And they are a surprisingly big team. Their captain number 21, Nayani Gordon, is sure to be a fearsome defender, only a 5'9" center. Certainly will be going up against Sammy DeHart, who is 5'11", but Gordon is an excellent defender. See her there walking towards the end of the bench. You know she'll be starting and will be getting a lot of looks. And there are the Lady Miners wearing temporary jerseys for tonight. And Coach McDaniel offering bits of last-minute advice before the start of the game. I'm sure the emphasis tonight will be on consistency and execution, this being the first unofficial meeting of this team. So it'll be interesting to see just how crisp and how gelled they are as a team this year. Wouldn't you say, Paul?
I would, Stephen. You know, they do play all summer long. You've got to remember this unit has summer ball. They work out constantly, like the coach alluded to. They have leagues that they compete in, so they actually see other players from around the league and compete and sometimes play with them. So I don't think they'll be out of shape, certainly, and perhaps they'll be running some new plays in their offense.
And it always takes a little bit of time for a team to really gel and to kind of have that sense of knowing where everyone is at all times.
You bet. And, you know, actually we saw that last year. That team did not gel until late in the season, just when they needed to.
That team really did come through in the clutch, as we saw time and again. And this team, I'm certain, will be looking to follow in that team's footsteps. And again, with only 4 returners, it does make it hard to carry that consistency through. So there's Quoquise Jackson for Foothill, almost winning that tip. But NU will start out with the possession. In the middle, back out. There's a three on the way. Falls short to Hart with the rebound and foul. And that's actually Gulsvig, I'm sorry, number 31. Or Lundmark. Last minute jersey switch there. Lundmark wearing 31. So Lundmark will shoot two. Gets the roll on the first one. Lundmark, a 5'9" senior who is returning after a year off. Second doesn't get the roll. And rebound taken by AC Willis. And a jump ball is called, and possession will go to Foothill. This is the Lady Mustangs' first possession. NU with a full court press on. Which is broken somewhat easily by the Mustangs. Pass down low, and there's a foul. And that foul will be on Sammy DeHart. So Foothill will go to the line shooting two. Quoquise Jackson.
The Miners expect to get 30% of their points, Steve, from that press. I am surprised at how quickly the Foothill Mustangs broke it right down the middle of the court.
Yeah, Brittany Bryson just streaked through. First shot rolls to the right. Jackson, her teammates call her Q. Second shot also no good. Rebound taken and a block shot, but a foul called. And that is Gordon, who will go to the line.
Grace Gulsvig got her on the arm.
She thought she got a clean block there, but the referee did not. High arcing shot off the back iron and no good. Second one also no good. Rebound taken by Haziz. Pass down low, rebound DeHart. Quick steal. That's Bryson. Bryson takes it in with the left hand, rolls out. Gordon with the rebound. It falls out of bounds and will stay with Foothill. Quick change of possessions there in mid-court. Pass to Gordon. Gordon puts it up off the glass and in.
Gordon is definitely a presence underneath.
On cross-court pass, fallen on by the Miners. Foothill will tie it up. And I believe that foul will be on Dyer. And it is Dyer, another captain, 5'5" senior. Willis will inbound now, or DeHart will inbound. To Willis, AC shoots for three, no good. Rebound taken, DeHart turns around, no good. Now Foothill brings it up on the left side. Aziz down low to Gordon, picked off. That was a big foul. Gordon slams into Willis. And now we have the first substitution of the game. Julia Herrera will come in for Tanisha Dyer.
Looking at the Miners this year, Steve, the tallest player on the court is Rebecca Munns. And her and Sammy look like they're going to do the majority of the rebounding.
As the pass down low for Willis. Shot partially blocked, and it will stay NU ball. 19 on the shot clock. But Foothill will inbound. There's that full court press stolen away by Lundmark. Down low, mishandled by Gulsvig. And that will end up as a steal for Foothill and a jump ball called. This time the possession will stay with the Miners, and they'll have 22 on the shot clock. There's Sammy for 3. Off the rim. Rebound comes out for Foothill. Foothill gets to half court. Nice shot blocked by DeHart. And that ball will go out of bounds off Brittany Bryson, who tried to collect her own block shot.
That's the kind of defense we saw last year. Sammy DeHart getting a hand up, very, very good under the basket defensively.
And there's another steal for Foothill. NU with 3 turnovers now. Foothill tries to set up on the left side, and we're going to have a foul called on Gulsvik. But 2-1 is the score. Foothill leading early in this first quarter. Neither team showing too much of anything right now.
Looks like they're going to take Gulsvik off the floor now with 2 fouls.
And 24, Audrey Yakis, the 5'11 junior, will come in. Cross-court pass to Gordon. Passes back to Bryson. Foothill trying to get something going in the half court. And we're going to get a travel called now on Foothill, so that is their first turnover of the game. And Nia Smith will come in for Bryson. Mustangs set up their own full court press. A pretty loose press. There's the long pass. Breaks it up and swatted away by Smith. It stays NU basketball. NU is not looking very comfortable off the dribble. Pay will inbound now. To DeHart. DeHart drives, shoots from the elbow, and it's good.
That's Sammy's spot right there. You'll see her look for it, come to it, and a nice jump shot from the elbow.
There's a steal for NU. There you go, push hard, and a nice layup by A.C. Willis. Just like that, it's 5-2. Foothill breaks the press up the middle again and throws it away. So Foothill went from 0 to 3 turnovers in 3 possessions. And Foothill will take their first time out of the game. Very quick turn of events there as the momentum is shifted back to the Lady Miners.
And boy, this is early season basketball, Steve, you can tell. Both teams are still just getting used to the players on the floor. A lot of scrums, a lot of jump balls. That's what you would kind of expect in the early season here.
Now, the Lady Mustangs seem to have a pretty clear plan. It's get up the court as fast as possible and dump it down low to get something going on in the paint. And NU, as you see with the touchdown production scoreboard, up 5-2 in this first quarter, 5:18 remaining, managing to scramble together 5 points.
And you know, the Mustangs are doing a pretty darn good job of breaking the press. You and I watched them on a drill pregame that was a press-breaking drill, and they're good at getting the ball down the court where many other teams aren't.
And NU throws it away, trying to run some sort of inbound play. So 5:16 left in this first quarter. We've already seen 7 turnovers from these teams. Smith to inbound. Now for Herrera. Herrera drives, kicks it out to Gordon. Gordon drives, slams right into Audrey Yakis, and the ball will fall out of bounds and stay Foothill ball. Smith to inbound again. Knocked out of bounds by Lundmark. The Foothill will inbound again with 21 on the shot clock. Foothill will run a different inbound play. Up top, knocked away by Sammy DeHart. She has it on the run. Layup is no good. Rebound taken by Foothill. Now Foothill looking to run with it. There's Gordon. Nice pass to the other side for Jackson, and Jackson puts it in for 2. Now NU looking to run. There's Willis. Willis puts it up with the left hand, and it's good. So Willis with 4 points, and now Foothill will look to get up court quickly again. Puts it up, no good. Offensive rebound and put back. That's Jackson again. And Foothill definitely winning the battle under the basket.
NU wants to run, but now they've got a preset offense. Let's see if they have somebody that can work the low post for them this year.
Well, here's Sammy for 3, and she misses everything. NU is 0 for 4 from the three-point line. And Foothill has not attempted one. Herrera will inbound. It's a light press, stolen away. Sammy puts it up.
Should have been a foul.
But it is partially blocked, so it will remain Nevada Union ball with an almost full shot clock. DeHart to inbound. There's the quick shot blocked. Rebound Foothill. Pass knocked away. There's a scrum under the basket. Foothill comes up with it. The short jump shot is up and good. That's Aziz.
With a long pass.
There's Willis going up with it again, and now the foul is called, and Willis will go to the line shooting 2.
The Miners will take advantage of that long baseball pass. Sammy looks down court before she looks for a pass if she gets the rebound. And twice now, Acey's gotten points, one at the line here.
Acey with 5 points. Ella Walton will come in now for Audrey Yakis.
Acey here is a sophomore. We watched her play as a freshman, and like we said pregame, she's got a lot of room to grow and a very good player as a sophomore.
She drains both those free throws, and now Foothill will try and break this press yet again. There's the long pass up. Pass stolen. And now NU will break Foothill's press. Sammy drives right side, and there's going to be a blocking foul on Herrera. Miners lead 9-8. AC Willis with 6 of their 9 points. Now coming in is Chelsea Rodriguez for Sammy DeHart. Chelsea, the 5'5" junior. Want to take that 3 in the corner. Now they try and post up with it. Over to AC. Rims out. Foothill with the rebound, but a foul is called. I believe this will be on Lundmark.
Great pass by Grace Pay that time, looking for AC underneath. Didn't lose control. Kept her ball in front of her and found AC underneath.
And actually, this foul is on Lauren Taylor. I think it was a late whistle on the original shot by AC. And AC drains them both yet again. Long pass broken up nicely by Walton. It's knocked out of bounds, so Foothill will have the ball in the half court. Foothill will drive, swing it left. Short range jump shot, no good. Willis with the rebound. And there will be a push called. I believe this will go against Willis.
We have a whole bunch of Mustangs coming back in now.
Most of the starters who were taken out are now coming back in.
Annie Gordon, number 21, back in.
Foothill doesn't waste any time on offense. They are trying to get it down low at all costs. There's the 3 on the way. No good. Rebound taken by Lundmark. And that is the first defensive rebound for the Lady Miners tonight. Driving the baseline. Has to kick it back out. Dumped down low. Shot up, no good. Rebound Foothill, and the foul on Lundmark. Foothill to inbound again. Both teams in quite a bit of foul trouble. And DeHart's going to come in now.
He'll come in for Grace. Grace Pay off the floor.
As the press broken down the line and blocked nicely by DeHart. DeHart was back a step and knew exactly what she was doing.
I was going to say she didn't try to catch up with it. She just waited and slapped it away.
There's a long two on the way, and good. That's Dyer. There's a long pass, and broken up by Gordon.
Let's watch this block. Now you can say she knew what she was doing. She just followed along, waited till the ball went up, got it right at the pinnacle, and slaps it away. Well done.
Back to live action. The Miners are swinging it around the perimeter. Physical defense. And it will fall out of bounds, and they're going to say it was off Lundmark, so it will be Mustang ball. The Mustangs get it in the half court. Miners playing a 2-3 zone. Trying to trap, and it's kicked away by Chelsea Rodriguez. It will remain Foothill ball with 11 seconds on the shot clock. 11-10 is the score. Lady Miners ahead. It's just under 2 minutes in this first quarter. Well, almost stolen by Lundmark, and we're going to get a travel called against Foothill. So Foothill with 7 turnovers in this first quarter. Willis will inbound to Rodriguez. Rodriguez over the top to Walton. Walton maybe got away with a carry there. Over to Sammy. Sammy drives the baseline, kicks it out. 3 on the way, and it's good. First three-pointer of the night.
Ella Walton is doing a job in the long ball. They're going to need that from her.
There's Gordon. Gordon drives. No good. NU with the rebound, and now Rodriguez looking to run. Goes up with it. No good, and the rebound will fall off of Walton's hand. We'll go back to Foothill. Minute 3 left in the quarter.
That's 2 layups we've seen missed by the Miners on that fast break.
Foothill swings it to the right. Now Foothill looking to run through the press. And Foothill throws it away. Turnover number 8. And there is that press finally working. Foothill will relax their press and go into a 2-3 zone themselves. Pass knocked away. And you will regroup. Up top, it's stolen. 2-on-1 on the other end. There's the pass across and the easy put in for Alexis Warren. So no shot clock, 23 seconds, and you can hold for the last shot if they so desire. Sammy DeHart takes an easy 2 though, and you can't really falter for that. So Foothill with 11 seconds left. Brings it up, pass knocked away. There's a scrum taken by Nevada Union. Another steal by Foothill as time is running out. With 1 second left, the layup by Nia Smith is good and will count. At the end of the first quarter, the Lady Miners and the Lady Mustangs are all tied up at 16.
And wow, I didn't realize we'd have this competitive a game, Steve. The Mustangs are certainly up to the challenge.
Well, that was a very, very interesting quarter of basketball. You see the touchdown production scoreboard, at least according to my count, it is actually 16-14 Nevada Union. I stand corrected. Thank you, touchdown production scoreboard, for setting me straight. A very interesting quarter of basketball where we saw a combined 15 turnovers between these two teams.
It's preseason basketball, Steve, like we talked about. And you can see that the players just looking for the other players on the court. This is the first under fire game that they've had. And here's that fast break, well executed by the Mustangs. You can see that's Ella needs to get in front of that player and not give her a lane to the basket.
And that is just as time expired. She got that shot off with a solid second left. And these are two very different teams with two very different play styles. Nevada Union with just 4 rebounds, Foothill with 10, 4 of which coming from the offensive side.
We saw that 1-3 ball by A.C. Willis. I beg your pardon, by Ella Watson. And other than that, it's been Sammy out there shooting. They don't seem to have much of a low post presence.
There's a 3 on the way from Foothill. Very, very wide. And the rebound will go off of Aziz. So NU will have possession. Willis, the leading point scorer for Nevada Union, with 8. Sammy right behind with 4. And we see AC take a long 3 off the front iron. Rebound taken by Foothill, and Foothill will have a chance to set up as Nevada Union calls off their press. There's the pass, Becker with the steal. Now Sammy DeHart looking to run with it. And Sammy is fouled hard.
Yikes.
There's a pileup down there against the pads. But everyone appears to be okay, and Sammy will go to the line and shoot 2. The foul will be on Maliasha Aziz. First free throw from DeHart is good. NU 6 for 7 on free throws, and Lauren Taylor will come in for Aziz now for the second free throw. And DeHart gets the roll, so DeHart with 6 points now. And now the press is back on. The long pass knocked away by Willis, but Foothill recovers and then stolen by Pay.
And look at Pay, immediately look down court. NU is releasing, and they're looking for that long ball as often as possible.
And you will have a chance to set something up on offense. There's Jen for the wide open 3. No good, and there will be a loose ball foul call on AC. Or Walton. I did not think Walton was anywhere near that play. Well, now they're switching the call over to Jackson on the Mustangs. And the Miners are on the bonus. So DeHart will shoot 1 and 1. The first one is good.
Now watch the way Sammy DeHart shoots these free throws, Steve. They got great form, turns slightly sideways, but she shoots from the elbow. Great high release. That's why she's a good jump shooter.
Makes both free throws and then knocks away the pass on the press. So now Foothill will bring everyone into the backcourt, try and break this press, and they won't be able to do it. There's the steal. DeHart up with the left hand and good. DeHart with 10 points, and Coach McCauley will call a timeout for the Lady Mustangs.
Yeah, she's going to discuss the full court press. And this is such a potent weapon for the Miners, Steve, that many of the teams have trouble breaking this consistently. They might do it for part of the game, but come late in the game, this is where the Miners get their wins for the most part.
Well, the entire first quarter, NU only had 5 steals, and 6:40 left now in the second quarter. They already have 3 that they've converted into points.
You know, there's a frustration factor too. When you can't get the ball across half court, you start to throw it long, you start to press, and that's when the press is the most effective. You've got to be patient, and you got to pass the ball to break a press.
I'm sure Coach McCauley was telling him, look, in the first quarter, we broke that press twice easily. Why are we having problems with it now?
See, now they're going to throw the ball long.
Managed to work out for the moment. The Nevada Union, excellent defense down on the baseline, will knock it out of bounds. So Foothill does break the press, but does not get an easy layup. The pass outside. Foothill will swing it around. And we're going to get a foul called here on Becker. Yeah, Becker's going to get called for what looks like a push. So Julia Herrera will shoot 2. And the side referee says it is a 1-and-1. Both teams with 7 fouls in this half. And the first free throw is good for Herrera. Foothill with 7 players on the score sheet. Next shot falls short. Rebound taken by NU, but a foul is called. That foul is going to be on Jackson. Jackson's getting a bit of foul trouble. She's going to come out. Warren will come in. And Grace Pay will shoot 1-and-1.
.6:33 left in the second quarter. Miners lead 22-15. Grace Pay off the back rim, no good.
Defensive rebound taken by Foothill. Foothill looking to run. There's a long 2 on the way. Rebound taken, block shot, and a loose ball kick.
Grace Golvig with a great block there, just standing, keeping your hands up high, getting the ball.
And the kick is against Nevada Union, so Foothill will inbound from the baseline. And a foul is called as Gordon takes the jump shot from just outside the key.
Golvig got Gordon on the arm. Gordon has her probably by 50 pounds, and Golvig's going to have to be very careful about not fouling her.
And a first shot from Gordon is good. Couple subs in. Lundmark in for Gulsvik.
Sammy back in.
Second shot on the way. And it is good. 4 points for Gordon. NU trying to break the press. Almost thrown away. And now they'll set it up. Becker, the wide open 3. Off the glass and good.
And that brings a laugh. There was no way that was a bank shot, but she'll take it.
Mustangs will inbound from the left side. And they will set up from the middle. DeHart pokes it and just gets it off enough to where Foothill ends up throwing it out of bounds. So Willis will now inbound. Foothill will play a very soft press, and they throw it way up for Becker. Becker down low, off balance, shot taken. No good, but an offensive rebound for NU. There's a long 2 in the corner, is no good. Willis streaks in, gets the rebound, and will dribble it out to set up from up top. DeHart over to Becker. Becker down low for Lundmark. Lundmark puts it up, no good. Willis with the rebound, and she will go to the line now for 2.
Now this is the AC Willis I remember from last year, Steve. She's super aggressive, especially on the boards. Not the tallest player on the floor, but certainly the one with the nose for the ball. gets a lot of free throws because of it.
And the roll doesn't go for Willis. Aziz will come in now for Warren. I think last year the word I used to describe AC Willis was annoying. She is an absolute annoyance
to the other team.
To the other team. She is an excellent defender. Second shot falls for Willis, who has 9 points. And the foul will be called on Grace Pay, and that will send Foothill to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Brittany Bryson, who we have not seen too much of since the opening possession when she broke the press by running extremely quick up the court. And Bryson's first shot is good. Rodriguez now will come in, give AC Willis a break. Bryson's second shot is good. And now Rodriguez will take it down the side and will be fouled.
Rodriguez got too far right of the basket, had to flip something up and got bailed out with a foul on the arm.
She didn't have the possession, though. She went in hard to the body, just trying to get to the line. Rodriguez first shot rolls in. Ella Walton will come in for Becker. (27-19) NU. Second shot is good for Rodriguez. NU is doing a great job of getting to the line in this first half. And that press results in another steal. Set up from the middle. Rodriguez passes up the three. And the ball was knocked out of bounds by Foothill, so NU will still have it inbounding from the baseline, 21 seconds on the shot clock.
NU leading 12-5 this quarter, winning the second quarter decisively, and there's three more.
Rodriguez from the corner. Now the press results in another steal for NU. And a foul will be called, I believe, on Naomi Gordon. So two more free throws for Nevada Union. Grace Pay will shoot two. These will be free throws 10 and 11 for this quarter. First shot is no good. Lots of subs coming in now for Foothill. I'm sure most of their team is in foul trouble now, so they have to watch that as the game goes on. Second shot rolls in for Pay. Now Foothill, again, trying to break that press quickly, and they do. Pass down low for Lauren Taylor. And now NU runs the other end. Chelsea Rodriguez pump fakes, sets it up top. That shot is blocked from behind and will stay NU basketball.
Yeah, that time Rodriguez had the ball in the corner wide open, but she couldn't get to the basket fast enough to make the layup.
And you will set it up left side. Sammy for two, and she gets the roll. Long two, but her foot was on the line.
Good catch and shoot by Sammy.
Pass almost thrown away by Foothill. Now a nice drive left side, high off the glass, no good. Rebound taken by Lundmark. And Sammy DeHart at the other end misses another layup. And the rebound comes way out. Three no good, and the rebound is taken Foothill. Foothill running it up the left side. And Ella Walton's going to be called for a foul. So a 1-and-1 for Foothill now.
You know, when Sammy missed that first wide open layup, I thought to myself, well, we won't see that again all season. And there it goes. This is preseason basketball, and there's evidence of it.
And you will change up their formation for these free throws. This is Dyer. First shot is good. Foothill's 5 of 5 on free throws this quarter after going 0 of 4 in the first quarter. Next shot is also good for Dyer. And you will break the Foothill press, get slowed down to the half court. And now they get a chance to set up top. A lot of passing on the perimeter, nothing going on in the post. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Give and go doesn't work, but how about Walton getting the sloppy play? Rebound was taken by Foothill. Stolen, and then another rebound from Foothill.
Ella's got to make those shots wide open underneath.
Good drive to the basket is no good, but an offensive rebound for Foothill. And now we have, I'm guessing, a charge.
I think so.
So Foothill's 7th turnover of the quarter and their 16th of the half. There's a long pass almost knocked away from Lundmark and is. And then another steal back the other way. And another steal. Change of possessions like hockey going on at the Ally tonight. There's a 3 on the way off the glass and no good. Rebound taken NU. There's the pass to Rodriguez. Rodriguez slows it up. Long 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, Lundmark, and in.
Good offensive board by Lundmark.
Mustangs get it over the half-court line barely. We have 17 seconds on the clock. Down in the corner, and the foul will be called on Gulsvik.
Final 2 minutes in the second quarter. Miners lead 36-23.
And both teams now in the double bonus. So this will be 2 free throws.
And you know, Steve, I've got to look at the scoreboard to believe that score because it would seem these two teams are evenly matched.
They're playing extremely different games. NU is more or less all over the place. They're getting points from a lot of different sources, whereas Foothill is playing a very one-dimensional game. Long pass knocked out of bounds by Haziz.
And Haziz wisely knocks that long pass down. They need to do that if they're going to be successful against that fast break.
And both teams have scored big on the fast break. Foothill switched to a man-on-man defense. Loose ball foul. It will be an offensive foul on Nevada Union. So NU with their 3rd turnover of the quarter, playing a much tighter game. Just under 2 minutes left in the first half. 36-24, NU leading. A quick steal. A drive to the basket and 2 points for Chelsea Rodriguez. Foothill just streaking up the court. Breaks that press easily. And now we've got a travel. So Foothill, 10 turnovers in this quarter. .138 on the clock. Nevada Union trying to bring it up slowly over to AC. Willis drives to the basket, knocked away and out of bounds by Dyer, who anticipated that pass nicely.
Ella was just a little late. It was open for just a fraction. Couldn't quite get the ball into AC.
And we're going to see 5 changes come in for the Mustangs. They're looking like they don't have a set 5 starting, and everyone's fighting for roles out there. Rodriguez to inbound. High pass for Lundmark. Willis wasn't expecting that pass, and it's stolen by Foothill. And Foothill will have a chance to set up free of the press. Pass knocked away. Long shot, no good. Rebound taken by Foothill and put up by Jackson. And the long pass by NU is thrown away. NU looks like they're just trying too hard right now.
I agree.
Yakis will come in for Wilcoxon. And now Foothill will have to break the press. Having some difficulty. Defense by Rodriguez. Now Foothill gets in the half court. 10 on the shot clock. We're going to get a foul on Willis. And Foothill will go to the line yet again.
That time, Julia Herrera was somewhat out of control. I think if Willis had just stood her ground, she probably would have gotten the ball on the rebound, but unfortunately she fouled.
Some very quick moves down in the corner. First free throw misses everything. A 12-point lead for the Lady Miners, 38 seconds left in the half. Second shot is short. Ball is tied up and it will remain a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Miners. So 35 seconds. 5.9 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Mustangs putting on a full court press. Rodriguez gets to the half court. Sets it up for Walton. Walton drives baseline, puts up a jumper, partially blocked. Rebound put in. Audrey Yakis. Shot clock is off for the Mustangs. If they can manage to get to the half court, they'll be able to set something up. Almost stolen by Rodriguez. 4 seconds now, the ball will be out of bounds and stay Foothill ball. 2.8 seconds on the clock. Certainly enough time to score. They can get close enough. Long three on the way and good. Brittany Bryson off the glass.
And Brittany has a look on her face like, I knew that was going in. Great shot at the end of the first half, Steve.
That was certainly a way to switch the momentum. You always want to go into the locker room at half with some sort of composure, and that three-pointer may have been just what the Lady Mustangs needed.
Well, it pulled them within 11 points, and both teams seemed to come together much better in the second quarter, as you would imagine. The Miners, I thought, executed the half-court game very, very well, better than they did in the first half. And unfortunately, somehow or another, the Mustangs forgot how to break the press. So that is the reason the Miners are leading by 11, and actually it could have been a lot more.
And there's the touchdown production scoreboard. NU 24-15 in that second quarter. Their offense much more dynamic and scoring, coming from many, many different areas. A lot of players with points tonight.
There's your touchdown production scoreboard. NU 24 points in the second quarter as opposed to 15 by the Mustangs.
Very, very dynamic half of basketball.
You know, the differences I see, Steve, this team from last year, they had some very, very good outside shooters. They had some three-point bombers that they could rely on. If they got behind consistently, they would bring them back with, you know, it would be nothing to see three-point balls in a row and all of them go down. I don't see that ability this year. We did see some from Ella Watson. Sammy, I think, can shoot anything from anywhere, but she's better at that inside move and that elbow jump shot.
Yeah, we'll take a look at some of the stats when we come back. Just an amazing half of basketball here at the Allied Gymnasium. So we'll be back with the second half on your Touchdown Productions Sports Network.
Accidents happen, and Trips Auto Body and Paint Shop understands your frustration when they do. They work on all makes and models and have been serving Nevada County for 3 generations. Trips is a proud member of the AAA Repair Network, and their technicians are I-CAR Gold Class professionals. Trips works with all insurance companies and is a direct repair facility for AAA. Voted Nevada County's best, it's Trips Auto Body. It's time to visit the newly remodeled B&C True Value Home and Garden Center. The new B&C has completely changed for your shopping convenience. Their new expanded garden center has everything you need, including expert advice on trees, shrubs, and perennials. Check out their new website and the new spring hours. And thank you for voting B&C the best hardware and building supply in 2012. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center.
Welcome to Plaza Tire and Automotive Service in Grass Valley. At Plaza Tire and Automotive Service, the customer comes first. We only do what's right for the customer, not necessarily what's right for business. Third generation family member, learned all that I know from my Grandpa Fred, my dad, my Uncle Mike, my grandma. My entire family's been a huge part of learning about the automotive industry. Grass Valley is our 4th location, and you can also find us in Colfax, Penn Valley, and Nevada City. I am Blake Hauser, and I welcome you to join us for the grand opening at our Grass Valley location.
We are back here at the Allied Gymnasium. Nevada Union Lady Miners on top 40-29 through the first half, and it has been a very interesting half, very back and forth, very hockey-like in terms of possessions.
I agree. That's a good analogy. We're watching the Miners find themselves, find out who they are. Like I was saying, it's a completely different team than we have seen the last couple of years, Steve.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, looking at the stats, both teams combined for 30 turnovers exactly. Foothill with 19, Nevada Union with 11, and 21 of those coming from steals. So these are 2 advantageous teams. We've seen both of them use the full court press and really extend the court with those fast break points. Sammy Hart with 12 points, A.C. Willis with 9 points, and Chelsea Rodriguez with 7. Those are the leading scorers for the Lady Miners. Over for the Lady Mustangs, you got Q Jackson with 6, Brittany Bryson with 5, and both Tanisha Dyer and Nayani Gordon with 4. So these are very similar numbers from the outside, but how these points are going in are extremely different. When you look at the free throws, Nevada Union 13 for 17, Foothill 7 for 14. So Foothill needs to work a little bit on consistency from the free throw line, especially when they get Nevada Union in foul trouble, which is what that full court press is designed to do. So both these teams kind of have to watch out for that in the second half. 3-pointers, though, Paul, like you said, the 3-point game just really isn't there. We saw some excellent shooters come through this program. Emma Thompson springs to mind as one of the better 3-point shooters.
The Mad Bomber, Emma, you bet.
Exactly. Nevada Union in that first half was 3 for 11, and that is not a very consistent shot, and they've all been wide open 3-point shots. Foothill only 1 of 4, and the one that went in at the buzzer at the first half was truly shocking. I'm not even sure that Bryson expected that one to go in, but she played it off well.
She did.
Definitely points to her. And the rebounding. Foothill is dominating the rebounds. 11 defensive rebounds and 8 offensive rebounds for a total of 19. Nevada Union is totaling 12. And you see right now the 3-pointer at the buzzer, contested off the glass and straight in. That's really how you want to end a half.
It really is.
If you're the Lady Mustangs, the Miners had the opportunity for the last possession and just didn't really take advantage of it. Lady Mustangs ended with a bang, really, and they're going to come out for this second half energized. They're going to talk about how to beat the press. They're going to talk about how to execute their own press. And really just tighten up their game because 19 turnovers is way too many. You're not going to win too many basketball games with 19. Even Nevada Union with 11, I'm sure they have to be surprised that Foothill haven't been able to convert very much, trying to throw it in the post every possession, and you really adjusted well.
True. And to the defense of the Lady Miner offense, Steve, the 3-point game starts with a good inside game. Usually they try to go inside, then they kick it back out, leaving those shooters free. And they really don't have much of an inside presence this year. They don't have that big, strong player that they can feed the ball in the low post. AC is probably their best post player, I would think, only because of her aggressiveness and her ability to kind of strong arm underneath. But then she's got to learn to kick that ball back out to where Sammy or perhaps Watson can shoot the three ball.
Yeah, and it's sad AC Willis at 5'8" is the best post player when they have three 5'11" players on their roster. And really, this shows how Nevada Union beats the press. They go up the side, stop, reverse it, go back to the middle, and Foothill has to fall back to defend against the fast break. And neither team really consistently defended against the fast break. It was always kind of an option once the press was broken, and that's why you've seen so many points in the paint for both of these teams. And going back to that three-point philosophy, the post game doesn't look like it's there, but it could be. They're trying to work it there. The passes aren't completely synced up. The players aren't used to each other. To be fair, they've only been playing for about 5 or 6 months, maybe 7 or 8 going back to the summer. But this is a different animal out here, playing in this gym with these fans against an actual good basketball team. It really is completely different, and there's no substitute. So we're going to step away right now. We'll come back with second half action here on Nevada Union High School on the Touchdown Productions Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Dr. Victoria Tutak, and welcome to Advanced Chiropractic Centers. Are you tired of living with debilitating pain, physically impacting the quality of your life? Here at Advanced Chiropractic Centers, we offer a variety of options. We are a result-driven office devoted to your health care. My name is Dr. T, and I look forward to meeting your health care needs.
Are you ready to buy or sell your home or property? Placer Title is your local title and escrow company located right here in the heart of Nevada County. We combine the stability of a national insurer with all the benefits of on-site title and escrow professionals. Being voted the best title company by the union readers for the past 7 years is a true testament to our local roots and unparalleled customer service. Stop by one of our 2 convenient locations, and thank you for keeping your business local.
We're at SPD Market in Nevada City asking people what they like about SPD.
I've been shopping here for about 20 years, and the people are very courteous, and I especially like the meat counter. It's nice. You have a great selection, very helpful.
Because it's local, it's small, they have wonderful selections of things I need, and the personnel are very nice.
And that's why people love SPD Markets in Nevada City and Grass Valley. And of course, brought to you by Touchdown Productions, the Foothills leader in sports television. This is Gil Dominguez saying thanks a lot for tuning in tonight. And be sure to stay with us after the game as we present the Touchdown Productions Player of the Game Award, created by Stuckey Engravers. Once again, the Touchdown Productions staff will select the best player of tonight's game and award them with a plaque created by Stuckey's. It's the Touchdown Productions Player of the Game Award coming up right after this exciting sports telecast, right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Guys, back up to you.
And Steve will be talking about that player of the game. We were just discussing it so far. Nobody really stands out. We'll take a look at it in the second half and choose one of the NU girls to get that fine Stuckey engraved plaque.
Yeah, there are definitely some candidates out there that have been playing very well. Chelsea Rodriguez, AC Willis. We can give it to Sammy DeHart just about every game, but leading scorer out there right now, it's always a good push. So there's the Touchdown Productions scoreboard. First half recap. Nevada Union scoring from just about everywhere. Inside, outside, free throws. A very well-rounded offense. And they lead Foothill 40-29, despite Foothill's pretty solid post play. And I'm noticing for Foothill not starting is Naomi Gordon. the 5'9" senior, who was a very dominant presence in the paint in the first half. Thinking foul trouble might have something to do with that, wouldn't you say, Paul?
Absolutely.
Both teams winding up in the double bonus by the end of that half. And Foothill will start with the opening possession. There's the pass down low, kicked back out. Knocked away by Sammy. Swinging it back right. Pass almost knocked out of bounds, and the jumper comes. Foothill gets the rebound, and good. That's Aziz. Puts up 2 more in offensive rebounds. Again, working for Foothill's favor. As the pass to Willis. Willis has to dribble out to Sammy from the elbow. Rolls out. Rebound taken, Foothill. Quick drive and a bit of a running jump shot, but another offensive rebound for Foothill. And now they get to set up with a long clock, but a quick shot rolls in and out. And the ball will be knocked out of bounds and stay with Foothill. So right away, Foothill with 3 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, they've come out with energy, haven't they?
They have, and they are they're swarming the paint. I think they realize that that's probably Nevada Union's weakest element, are in the paint, getting rebounds and following up shots. Foothill swings it to the right. There's the long 2, just no good. Rebound taken. NU, and then knocked out of bounds by Sydney Washington. A lot of new numbers out there for Foothill. I do believe people are fighting for starting spots. There's a quick series of passes, and in 2 points for Gulsvig. Her first 2 of the night. Long pass up. Willis defended nicely. Blocked, and the rebound comes out. As the shot up and good. I believe, was that Washington?
I believe it was. And Willis is showing up, like you said. She can be just flat annoying as a defensive player. We got to find a better word for it, though, because I think tenacious is another good word, but I'll think of something. But she is a presence defensively all the time on the floor.
Tenacious does sound a bit better than annoying.
We'll find something in between, Steve.
I'll pull out my thesaurus and get back to you.
Okay.
There's a long pass up. Short jump shot, no good. Rebound is fought for and eventually taken by Foothill. And now thrown out of bounds. So that will result in another Foothill turnover. That makes an even 20 on the night. And new inbounds from under the basket. There's the quick pass. Kind of swarmed. The rebound comes out to Foothill. Gulsvig really needs to get that and just shoot it right away. As it is, she's sort of collecting herself, posting up, and there's another steal for NU. DeHart's looking to run, gets pushed from behind, no call, rebound taken Foothill. Makes it all the way to the basket, another offensive rebound, and then finally taken by NU. Fortunately, these second, third chance opportunities aren't panning out to much for these Lady Mustangs. Sammy cuts right, and a blocking foul is called, so she will go to the line to shoot 2.
I think Sammy was looking more for the foul than she was for the points.
And we watched her do that this last year. She was very aggressive, knew when she had the step to take advantage of it. Sammy steps to the line, shooting 2.
I think this lady right here shooting free throws is going to get a lot of attention from colleges and college coaches this year.
Oh, certainly. I'd be surprised if there aren't a few that have their eyes on her already.
I'll have to talk to Sammy. She may have already signed with somebody. It's hard to say, but she's a player.
Second shot is good. In on the press, another steal. Sammy up with the left hand, and it's good. Sammy DeHart with 15 points. And now Foothill looking to run. There's Gordon. Gordon drives, blocked. And now NU look to run with it. Now they slow it down, get to the half court.
And that was the freshman, Grace Gulsvig, with that block, Steve. That's encouraging.
There's a steal down low for Foothill. NU has to retreat to the backcourt. Foothill looking to set something up in the post. A quick drive, and the shot's too hard. Rebound comes out to Gordon. NU winds up with it now. Now they're looking to run. Long pass ahead for Willis. Willis down low, and the quick shot is good for Pay.
And that's the way you break a press, right there.
All passing. Pass behind Willis. Willis has to slow down, drives with the left hand, and it's good. Willis now with 11. Miners pressuring the Mustangs, trying to shut down that corner. And the Mustangs finally get to the half court, but it's knocked away. They gain entry once again. Good work down low, but a push is going to be called, I believe, on Pay down on the baseline. So that's the first team foul for NU. And we got 5 subs come in for the Lady Mustangs, and Walton will come in now for Pay.
Boy, you play on this Mustang team, you get playing time.
Well, this early, I'm sure that Coach McCauley is looking for standout performers, players who really rise to the occasion of these games. Good defense. Willis knocks it away, and it will remain Lady Mustangs ball. Bryson will play it from up top, keeps it, throws it, and it will be a travel. So Foothill very quickly amassing turnovers. That is their 5th of the quarter. DeHart drives and gets it thrown away. So that will be an NU turnover.
Sammy knew what she wanted to do, just couldn't execute the pass with the right hand.
Well, nicely stolen. Back into DeHart with a bit of a runner, and she's going to head to the line yet again. The foul is on Lauren Taylor. And she doesn't look too happy about it. Another good free throw for NU, who are now 15 of 20, which is not bad considering this is the first matchup of the year.
And with the style of ball that they play, the fast breaks and so forth, they need to be good from the line. They're going to get a lot of foul shots.
Yeah, we saw that a lot last year, especially when their free throws weren't falling. They
fell behind.
Yeah, they weren't having too good a time out there. Foothill breaks the press, works it up, and knocked away nicely. And I believe that was Gulsvig, the freshman, yet again. And Gulsvig is out. Foothill inbounds. Drives, and the runner is up and good. Smith now with 5. NU was looking to run with it. Slowed down, now played to the middle. Over to DeHart, plays it down low. Rebound in, and that shot will be knocked away, but a foul is called.
So at the line, We're trying to get a name here. Steve asked the coach, what is the name of the shooter?
That's Rebecca Muniz, whose first shot is good. Second shot is off the front iron and taken by Foothill. We were looking to run with it, and they got knocked away by Muniz, who is doing a good job of getting back to defend after those free throws. Foothill inbounds, swings it left and off the glasses, Dyer. Now NU throws it deep, and that pass is knocked away by Aziz. We're seeing a lot of those overhand baseball type passes. Now Rodriguez will come in for Willis. A few of the starters are getting a rest. 52-37 is the score. Hart up top, and she draws a foul rather quickly against Maziz. So already the Lady Mustangs with 5 team fouls. And Gordon's going to come in for Aziz now.
Yeah, 2:21 left in the quarter. Miners will be at the line with any foul.
Quick give and go to Sammy. No good. Rebound taken. But it does eventually fall to Foothill. Foothill looks to run it. Sit out, drives left side at the free throw line. That shot is no good, but they get their own rebound yet again. Long pass. Looking to drive. Have to kick it back out. Shot up, no good. Gordon with the rebound and in. And NU was looking to run with it, but they will just take it up. Long pass. Shot is up, no good. DeHart with the rebound. And this foul will be on Sammy DeHart. Foothill already with 8 offensive rebounds in this quarter, matching their first half total. Nevada Union with just 3. So Foothill is still winning the battle in the paint. But Foothill throws it away before they're able to establish a position in the half court. And Becker is going to come in for Walton now. Gordon guarding DeHart. Rodriguez now waiting for something to develop down low. Gives it over to Muniz. Back to DeHart. Muniz for 3. And that is very short. Now that was the first 3-point attempt for NU. And it is very no good. Pay comes in for Muniz. Foothill to inbound. Foothill breaks the press. Almost throws it away, but Smith kicks it back out. There's Dyer. Dyer throws it intended for Gordon, but no good. So 8 turnovers for Foothill, 27 on the night. As you see the boys team filter into the gym. Smith knocks it away. And you will inbound again. 52 seconds left in the quarter. Coach McDaniel yelling instructions for the inbound play. And now Becker has it. Becker throws it ahead for Lundmark. Lundmark ahead for Pay. Pay shot is no good, and it's knocked out of bounds. Lady Mustangs ball.
Sarah Lundmark laughing. Got too far under the basket there and had to shoot backwards. Easy layup turned into something difficult.
Foothill trying to break the press again. That's quick pass to the middle. Thrown ahead for Taylor. Taylor down low, and pass knocked away. And now DeHart slows it down, no shot clock. They will certainly milk this and hold for the last shot. Rodriguez in the corner for Pay. Down to 3 seconds. DeHart for three. No good. And that will do it for the third quarter. Seen a much more disciplined Nevada Union team, just 2 turnovers in that quarter compared to Foothill's 9. And I think Foothill feeling the pressure. You see the touchdown production scoreboard. Nevada Union with their lowest point total of the game, but Foothill also with their lowest, 12 and 10 respectively. Nevada Union on top 52-39. This has been a very different looking quarter compared to the first half. Both teams definitely changing their playing styles around a bit.
And, you know, a little sloppier, Steve. They came off of halftime with some energy, but maybe a little lack of control as well. I think both teams were still trying to feel each other out. The Mustangs desperately trying to break the press, and that was always in their mind. Neither team really had with a great offensive quarter.
No, not at all. And Foothill only managed to draw Nevada Union to 2 fouls and never got to the free throw line once. Nevada Union, meanwhile, 4 for 6 from the line. So when you figure that's a third of your total points coming from the free throw line in that quarter. Really, Nevada Union not trying to bury Foothill, more trying to just, you know, keep the pace of the game going. Don't throw the ball away. Don't give Foothill any easy opportunities with the fast break. And really try and stay a defensive-minded team, and I think they accomplished that.
And just play their game. And their game is that fast break game and not necessarily a half-court game.
So NU will have possession for the final quarter. 13-point lead.
She needs to get the ball in, doesn't make it.
No, that's a timeout was called by McDaniel before.
He'll take a 20-second. I think this inbounding press surprised the Miners. Sammy looked and couldn't find anybody to bring it into.
She was trying to draw Becker into the backcourt. There were no Mustangs there to defend, but Becker didn't go fast enough, and by that time DeHart was struggling trying to throw it somewhere, and Coach McDaniel saw that and called a quick timeout.
Mustangs certainly are still in this basketball game, only down by 13 points. They're going to need to control their offense. They're going to need to score when they get the ball, though.
Yeah, they need to start making the most of those offensive rebounds. They have 16 offensive rebounds, and I'm not sure they have double-digit second-chance points tonight. DeHart will bring it up. Quick dish in, knocked away. Foothill with the steal. And this foul will be on Grace Pay, who has 4 fouls. That is only the third team foul for Nevada Union in this half. Their press was relaxed a bit, and that pass will fall out of bounds and hit our table. Foothill's 10th turnover of the half. The inbound stolen. Foothill looking to run and puts it up and in. Tanisha Dyer with 8 points on the night.
Now the Mustangs with their own press. They're going to put AC back in to help break it.
Well, there's 3-on-2 developing. The quick pass, and Gulsvig just kicks it out. Over to Becker. Becker drives with the left hand. And she'll get to the line for 2.
Nice move by Becker coming in, taking that pass, and then knowing she's going to be fouled, getting the ball up.
And a couple passes before that, you just get the feeling that Gulsvig isn't comfortable catching and shooting. She always wants to take a dribble and set herself up. When really, when she has possession and position, she needs to just go up for it. As a 5'11 freshman, you got to just go up and draw those fouls.
So let's talk about player of the game, Steve. I've got an idea for that. We'll have a timeout, it looks like.
Willis is coming in for Becker, who shoots her second free throw.
Substitutions coming in.
And a quick Foothill turnover.
I'm inclined to give player of the game to John McDaniel this time. He is a fine coach. He puts these programs together. 7 years working with NU. And you know something, these beautiful trophies that we create for the player of the game can certainly go to somebody other than a player, and that would be my choice because of his past 2 seasons as champions.
Well, you certainly make a convincing case, as Willis will go shoot a 1-and-1. Yeah, you really just make a convincing case. I'm not seeing an absolute breakout performance. Everyone playing right up to their abilities. What number should we give McDaniel?
0.
Hey, that works for me.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have a number. He is the coach, and he deserves the respect of being the coach, and you don't necessarily need to give him a number, but I'm sure he'll appreciate it on his desk. Maybe we can mention something about the 2 championships.
Willis makes both her free throws. Foothill looking to run, have a break down low. Rodriguez down to defend, but is outnumbered. Nayani Gordon puts it up with another offensive rebound. And the long pass overshoots Rodriguez. So NU with their 3rd turnover of the quarter. And they really just need to slow this game down. Up 13 with 6:50 left in the game. Long pass ahead for Gordon. Gordon puts it up, no good. Offensive rebound taken by Smith, and a 3 on the way. No good. NU with the rebound. Now they're looking to run. Pass down for Willis. Willis with the left hand. No good with 2 hands, no good. And now we have a foul. Gulsvig will go to the line, shoot 2. Audrey Yakis will come in after this first shot. Well, she's coming in now for Grace Pay, as there's some confusion between the referees. Sure, this is their first game of the season too, so they got to shake the rust off. A lane violation is now called on Gulsvig. Referee was right on it. And the second shot is no good. Rebound taken, Foothill. Oh, the pass is turned over, though. And now NU will drain some clock off. 6:12 left in the game. Long pass for Willis. Willis down low for Rodriguez. No good, but DeHart with the rebound. Rodriguez again too hard. Gordon comes up with it. Almost throws it away, but there were a couple Lady Mustangs there to save it. Long pass up for Dyer. Dyer throws it in the corner for Smith. Smith drives, puts it up, and nicely done by Nia Smith. Meanwhile, the Lady Miners look to drive. Rodriguez goes up with it and puts it in.
Good transition by NU. Sammy DeHart always alert for that long pass.
And Willis knocks it away, and DeHart winds up with it. Rodriguez down low for Gulsvig, and Gulsvig drains the short jumper. There's a long pass. Smith goes up with the right hand, and it's good. Nia Smith with 9 points.
Look at that throw by Sammy.
And the Miners looking to push, throw it just a bit too hard.
You would think Foothill would figure it out and put somebody back, but their press is a half-court press with nobody deep.
And they absolutely swarm those rebounds. They get 3-4 Lady Mustangs in there for those rebounds. There really isn't anyone left outside. So because that inbounds pass was thrown long, Foothill will inbound from under the Nevada Union basket. Still a 13-point game. Foothill needs to put together an impressive run to get back in it. Aziz dishes to Herrera. Back to Aziz. And now Herrera, who does have impressive speed, over to Dyer. Dyer puts up a long three with the shot clock running down. Rebound taken by NU. Good job slowing it down, not taking the quick shot. Rodriguez throws it back out for Yakis. Yakis down low for Willis, who gets hacked. And rebound comes to Foothill. Foothill will run with it. And he recovers nicely, but Herrera drives the middle, no good. Offensive rebound. And Nevada Union winds up with it. Now NU looking to push. Rodriguez slows it down, gives it back to Walton. Back to Rodriguez in the corner. That's nicely picked off by Jackson.
And Jackson is fouled going to the basket. You can see the urgency now in the Foothill team looking to find 13 points. 3:30 left on the scoreboard.
And that is Herrera who is going to the line, but I believe Coach McDaniel is calling a timeout and give his girls a rest. The pace has certainly picked up in the fourth quarter. Lots of fast break opportunities. Foothill and NU both with 3 offensive rebounds.
We've seen the easy baskets, though, under the basket. Aziz and Jackson both missing. Those are critical shots here late in the game.
Oh, absolutely. And there's the touchdown production scoreboard in this fourth quarter. Both teams just with 8 points.
They're both treading water right now, and if the Mustangs are going to get back in this, they're going to have to start shooting the long ball.
Exactly, and Coach McDaniel right now can afford to tread water. So DeHart will have a rest. And Foothill will shoot 2 free throws, the first in the half. First one is no good. Rebound enthusiastically taken by Yakis. Some of the boys' team stroll into the gym.
We will see that game on Touchdown Productions immediately following. They will be split into 2 separate segments, but we're looking forward to seeing the boys, the Miners, and their first game of the season. Steve Sitter and myself will assist Gilbert Dominguez.
Aziz called for a lane violation during that second free throw. And now Dyer gets a little enthusiastic trying to get that steal, and she'll be called for a foul. That'll result in a 1-and-1. Willis with 13 points, which is more than any of the Lady Mustangs have. Coach McDaniel is giving some defensive advice, and that is some confidence in Willis's shooting for a 1-and-1 that he calls everyone to the side of the court. Second shot is good. NU 6 of 6 from the free throw line this quarter. Still pressing. Pass picked off. Down low, Rodriguez gets it knocked away. So Foothill now will try and rush something. There's the runner put up and good by Alexis Warren.
That's Alexis' shot. shot it a number of times this game.
That ball will be rolled out of bounds by Willis, so that's another Nevada Union turnover. I'm sure they didn't want 7 turnovers coming into this quarter. But it is still a 13-point game. I suppose there is some margin for error there. Foothill gains the half court. And Coach McCauley will call a timeout.
Still 13 points. 2:50 left in the game, Steve. They're just not able to bring up that deficit.
And right now, if you're a Foothill coach, you can take heart knowing that you are a better team in the paint.
No doubt. Against
a very good, very hustling team in Nevada Union. They are always very tenacious. And I love my thesaurus at home, so I can't find a better word for annoying. But the Mustangs really have played a pretty good game in the half court. It's just getting to that half court has really been bothersome. They have, 34 turnovers.
It was a typical John McDaniel game plan and game execution. He likes to press. He likes those long passes. He likes to spread the floor. Really not much of a half-court game to speak of.
Mustangs will inbound. Long pass almost thrown away, but corralled by Dyer. Swings it back over to Herrera. There's a trap in the corner. Herrera gets it stolen by Willis. Now Willis over to Rodriguez in the corner. Rodriguez dribbles out, throws it across for Lundmark. Lundmark to Walton. Now Walton will kill some time. Pass over to Yakis. To Willis. Willis shoots the three. No good. Rebound taken Foothill and a foul. Or knocked out of bounds by Nevada Union. 2:16 left in the game. Quickly stolen by Lundmark. Lundmark with the left hand, and she puts it up.
Now that's an impressive play. Lundmark stealing and taking it all the way to the rim.
And there's going to be a foul called here on Rodriguez. Oh, before that, Foothill will take a timeout. So Rodriguez gets bailed out of a foul call. And both teams will regroup, I'm sure. The coaching staff for the Lady Mustangs are trying to gather some offensive plays, trying to get something going, as they are now behind by 15.
The coach now is deciding who's going to be put on the floor for the Mustangs by how many minutes they have played.
That's a good point.
And I think he's trying to get everybody in right now.
So there's the touchdown production scoreboard. Nevada Union slowly building on their lead. They are up 64-49 with 2:01 left in the game. And Nevada Union doing a very good job staying out of foul trouble. Only 4 team fouls. Foothill with 9. So all Foothill fouls will result in 2 free throws for the Lady Miners. And Foothill will inbound at the half court. Nevada Union won't press. Swing over to Taylor. Taylor to Gordon. Gordon to Bryson. Bryson drives, just throws it into a sea of white, and is fouled by one of them, so she will get 2 free throws. Bryson, who has 5 points on the night, will have a chance to make this a 13-point game once again. Rolls around and falls.
Lane violation.
And this one on Nayani Gordon. Well, we've seen 3 lane violations tonight. Coming into this game, I have not seen one. As the pass way ahead, that'll be a steal for Foothill. Looking to run with it. Bryson just loses a handle, but she's going to say that it was tipped away.
I think Yakas did get a piece of it as it went out of bounds.
The Foothill will inbound. There's Bryson. Bryson shoots a long two, misses everything, but an offensive rebound by Taylor. Taylor kicks it back out. Another three on the way, and this one is good. And you thought about running it, but with a minute left, it's a much wiser decision to bring it up slowly. Ball into Rodriguez in the corner. Back out to Yakas. Yakas pressured. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Pass over. Shot is up and no good. Rebound taken, Foothill. 50 seconds left. As a shot, it's just a two, but the rebound is taken by NU. And that ball is knocked out of bounds and tipped by NU, so that will result in NU's 9th turnover of the quarter. And Foothill will have it, 43 seconds left. That's a wide open three. Rims out, rebound taken by Nevada Union. That pass stolen easily by Smith. Nice baseline drive, no good. Gordon with the rebound. And that doesn't fall. And a foul will be called on Foothill with 19 seconds left. And it's looking like NU will walk away with a victory here, up 11. Lundmark will be shooting two.
We want to thank our executive producer, Gilbert M. Dominguez, and our director, Sanyu Enos. Very nice job, Sanyu. Paul Town, Lauren Unger, Mason Deely. They are all our camera operators tonight. Our announcers, of course, the voice, Steve Sitter, and myself, Paul Brown. Quick basket at the end, doesn't go, and the Miners will start the season with a 67-53 victory over the Mustangs from Foothill. Steve Sitter will have a quick recap, and like I said, we'll be going to our second game tonight, which you can see following this game directly with the men's minor basketball varsity boys game. Supporting sponsors, you can get your DVD from Touchdown Productions with 1,500 telecasts available, including this one tonight. So from Steve Sitter, Paul Brown, this has been Touchdown Productions NorCal's Game of the Week. Thanks for joining us tonight.